And the talk is on.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, JNS Talks. And if you are new, welcome to our channel. I'm Sho, and as always, this is Joe.
Hey everybody, hope everybody's good.
So this is our fourth episode, third discussion, right? Third discussion. Yeah.
Third discussion. And if anybody's wondering, I just got back from work.
Yeah.
So
It's nice suit.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're listening in a podcast, I have a suit on.
So today we're gonna discuss hosting cookouts, barbecues, any type of events. Make sure you guys do it right. Now that it's the summer and you know more people are having barbecues and family reunions and just get-togethers, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media or hearing a lot of people talk like, oh, I went to this barbecue, I went to this event, and it was half-assed. People are running out of food. People are telling others, oh, bring this. You make the rice, you make the potato salad, bring the meat, you bring beers, whatever, right? And people don't do it. They just show up like, oh shit, I forgot, or oh, I just didn't want to bring it, or what. They come up with some sort of excuse, and then the host or hostess is left stranded without a complete meal, without enough drinks. It's crazy.
But
that's your responsibility.
That's why if you invite people, let's say you're gonna throw a barbecue or whatever it is. If you're gonna throw a barbecue, a cookout, or whatever the case may be, you should be paying attention. You gotta have everything prepared about how many people gonna come, about how much food you need per person. It's always to have more than less.
Yes.
Always. So if you're gonna throw a cookout, a barbecue, a summer gathering at your crib, make sure that you have a lot of meat. You don't want to be that cheap person.
Right.
For real.
Everyone looks forward to the meat. I feel like people don't really... Rice is a staple dish, but I mean, if you're having a barbecue, people love the meat.
Oh yeah, the
chicken
meat is
and
all
steak,
in the meat.
Burgers, because that's what kids eat.
Burgers, hot dogs.
And you know what I do? Whenever we have something, it can get pricey, and I do understand people are on a budget.
Yeah.
But try to do extra stuff. That's a must. If you can't do half, like if you can't double it up, have a third extra. I don't know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
But have more. Just have more.
Yeah. Try to, in some way or another, compensate for what you don't have.
So if you think you're expected to have 12 people, I always say most likely people are gonna bring someone, whether it be a kid or an adult, right?
Yeah, but people need to understand that if you're gonna invite 30 people, in your head you should be making dishes for at least 50.
50, exactly.
50 or 60. I say just double it.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yeah, I double. You know how I throw shit. You know how my mom throws shit.
Oh yeah.
It be
leftovers for days.
Enough for the whole neighborhood, no lie.
Yeah, but that's the problem with especially, like, I gotta bring it back to our generation because this is who we are, and it's like we're a little bit too organized, too planned out.
Yeah.
And as we all know, plans don't go according to plan.
Exactly.
Plan doesn't go according.
Especially when you're hosting events. I mean, when it comes to the guests, you never know how many people are really gonna come. And our generation, we just threw our son a birthday party. I put the RSVP. How many people really use that?
No, like 1 out of what, 20 people?
20. Yeah, we invited a lot of kids from his class and their families. Plus our 2 other sons invited friends.
So in that case, that's where we said, okay, so maybe about 30 kids and 30 adults and
Yeah.
kids might come with some of my family, just a little group of my family, and
Yeah, it
all his
wasn't
kids
too
and
much family
everybody.
that we invited.
So we kind of kids. How many kids we invited?
20 kids.
Oh, 20 kids. We kind of times that 3.
Yeah, because a lot of those kids have siblings. At
Yeah,
least one sibling.
and if you want to be cheap, not cheap, but
If you're on a strict budget.
if you're on a budget, buy a lot of chicken. Chicken is
Cheaper than
way
steak.
cheaper than steak.
Yeah.
You know, and if you cook a real barbecue chicken, then people are gonna start getting full,
Mm-hmm.
and then you bring out the steak, and then okay, I can only eat a little piece and stuff and all that.
Yeah.
And that's what the hot dogs, the burgers, those are all cheap. So serve those first.
Yeah.
Serve those first. Serve the hot dog first. Then
Yeah.
go with the burgers, and the chicken, and then at the end the steak. By
Yeah.
that time, people are gonna be full.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're gonna think, well, these people are not cheap, even though you did it on a budget.
You don't want to leave that impression. You never do. Like, I've been to some people's barbecues, and it's just like, they literally, like, okay, 20 people are there. They literally give out one leg per person. One
Yeah,
chicken leg.
that's not cool. I think that in that situation, it's just like, as you're cooking it, just boom, put it out there. Hey,
Yeah.
the hot dogs are ready. Who wants hot dogs? Boom, everybody raise your hands. You counting. Boom, you're on the
Yeah,
grill.
do
You
it
gotta
there.
you gotta really learn how to multitask if you're a grill person, and that's
have
why.
a strong team.
Yeah, that's why you should have a team.
Have at least 2 grills. Like, be organized. What we do is have 2 grills, have a big table.
Yeah.
So the meat, we separate the grills. Like, one grill is for chicken, one grill is for steak
Hot
or
dogs,
whatever.
burgers, and
Yeah.
steak.
Then we organize the table, bread, condiments, extra seasoning people might want.
Yeah.
Like, and set it up in
Plates
a
and
way
all
where
that
people
stuff.
will. Okay, we do the meat. Let people dress their hot dogs and burgers and stuff like that.
The way
So
they
you don't have
they
to do
want.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just boom, set them out there. Hey, let everybody know. Hey, the hot dogs are here. Hey, when the burgers are done, you put your little the patty on top of the buns. Hey,
Mhm.
the burgers are ready. Put on whatever you want. Don't expect people. Don't let people expect you to make
To
them
do
everything for them, because if you do one thing for one person, then everybody's gonna
Yeah.
get spoiled. Everybody's gonna want it. Nah, that don't work like that when it's a serious barbecue. When there's a barbecue with at least 10 people, you can't be serving every single body.
That yo, it would be crazy.
Yeah.
It will be so hectic. We hosted a barbecue 2 years ago for, I think it was another one of our son's party. And there was this one person that they didn't eat because we didn't serve them. Like, as much times as we said, yo, the food's there, go get it. They just did not get up. They were feeling too lazy to get the food. And I'm sorry, as a good hostess that I am, and I wanted to, I wanted to give everybody attention. I can't go take out food for a grown ass person.
Yeah.
Like, the food is there. I'm so organized. It's like, you really have no
Yeah,
excuse.
for sure. A lot of people. That's another thing.
Don't get overwhelmed. A lot of people get overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, they get overwhelmed.
And
They
they
get
don't enjoy their own
frustrated, and that's
party.
it. They just ruin it and then they ruin it not only for themselves. They just, like I said, negative energy.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
contagious. Then you just ruin the whole party. If it's for your kid,
Yeah.
now your kid is gonna remember that party for being the shitty party that it was.
Yeah.
Think about them. Stay positive, because if you're, and I get it, it's overwhelmed. It's crazy. Hosting a summer gatherings with food, a barbecue, cookout, whatever you want to call
It's
it.
a lot.
It's a lot, and
Yeah.
it's stressful. It could get stressful. Just make it fun.
And especially if you're that overly organized and overly, like, everything needs to be perfect, a perfectionist.
Can't be a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this.
I was getting overwhelmed, and I need everything to be down to the decoration.
Yeah, you can't be like that when it comes to
Yeah,
this
but
type
over
of
time,
thing.
I've learned to de-stress and just it is what it is. I know
Yeah,
everything's gonna go good.
I think that most people that throw these little gatherings either at a party or whatever it is,
Mhm.
they don't consider that people also bring people. You
Yeah.
know, usually there's always a plus one.
Yeah.
You know, you think you're inviting one person, they're inviting two more people.
Mhm.
That's why I always say, if you invite 10 people, do for 30. If you do 30 people, do for 60.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Definitely.
just multiply by at least
Do not
two or
underestimate
three.
food. Food is the most important thing.
And food will be the thing that people will criticize you for.
You know what's crazy? Growing up, right? My parents would always be like, "Eat before you go anywhere," right?
Yeah, I
But
know why.
nowadays, people go places hungry. People go places ready
Just
to
to
eat.
eat. Just to
I'm
eat.
like,
Hey,
yo,
people, like, at
what?
the end of the day, okay, it is a party and all, but hey, eat before just in case. You don't know if the food is bad.
Exactly. What?
What
What
if
if?
you don't like the food?
Uh
What if
huh.
you start seeing flies on the food
You never
and you
know.
hungry? Now you messed up because now you gotta hang out and all this stuff, and then you probably drinking alcohol without food in your stomach.
Yeah,
Good luck
that's
with
the
that.
worst. That's a
Good luck with
recipe for disaster.
good luck with that. The next day, you know.
Yeah.
Stop. You know, like if you're going to a party, eat a meal before you go. Just because
Yeah.
you're going to a party doesn't mean there's some parties that they don't even give you food.
Yeah.
We've been at those,
Yeah. Or
or
shitty food, or
or
food
just
ran out,
a little piece of chicken
a
like this,
snack.
small piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You
Like you
know?
can't and you can't invite people saying, "Oh, we're gonna have a barbecue," right? You can't say that you're hosting a barbecue, and you're telling this one, "Okay, you bring this, you bring this, you bring that," and you yourself as the host don't have anything.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
the
what you're
worst
doing?
part.
Inviting people to a fire. That's what you're doing. A fire on a grill. You can't do that.
Yeah,
You really can't. And you don't even want to account for drinks.
yeah. Like the reason
I
why.
understand bring your own beer. I understand that.
Oh yeah,
Because
BYOB
everyone
is
has,
all cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that's popping. But and the reason why we kind of did this topic
Mm-hmm.
is because so far it's the beginning of the summer. No, not. Yeah, it's kind of the beginning of the
Kind of,
summer.
yeah.
You know, 4th of July just passed, and so far we have been to not shitty invitations or gatherings, but they could be better. We've been to the shitty one, we've been to a good one,
Yeah.
and some of these been at the same location where like one day they were prepared, the next day they weren't, and the difference was how many people were there.
Yeah.
When they had a lot of people, they weren't prepared.
They ran out of food.
They ran out of food. That sucks.
The only thing left were like hot dogs.
Yeah,
Even burgers they ran out
yeah,
of. Like,
come on.
damn.
That's like the number one thing. A burger in Costco costs like what? Less than $20. Come on.
Yeah.
You could make a barbecue just out of straight burgers if
Mhm.
you really wanted to. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm making a burger queue.
Yeah.
No,
A
it's
Burger
a
King.
burger queue, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot dogs and burger queue. That's a straight
Yeah,
up
like,
classic
be
bar.
straight
That's
up
a
with
white
it.
people barbecue right there.
Just be like, listen, I want to have friends over. I'm going to do some burgers, on the grill, whatever. Okay. Don't say you're having a barbecue and you're just doing hot dogs and
Yeah.
corn on the cob, like, or like whatever.
I feel like if you're gonna have a barbecue, there should be at least 4 different type of things.
Yeah.
At least 4. You know, what's your opinion on that?
Yeah.
4?
I definitely think you should have a variety. Always have rice and always have salad. Salad is good.
Okay. What if you don't want to cook rice and you don't want to do all this pre-cooking crap?
You mean like not a
Straight
real
up
meal?
straight up barbecue. like straight up steak and all that. Like I think
Yeah, then you
you
have,
can't miss the steak. To
yeah,
me, you
you
can't miss
have
the
a lot
steak.
of that.
You can't miss the chicken. If you have time, pre-cook the chicken.
Yeah,
Because if you don't have time at the barbecue, chicken takes a lot to cook. Takes
yeah, it
about
does.
2 hours.
If you know how to do it
And if you
good
know how to do
without
it well.
drying it out or all of that,
Just if you don't know about it,
pre-cook it.
there's a whole bunch of recipes on pre-cooking chicken, or just the easiest thing: throw some adobo, whatever it is,
Yeah.
on some water, throw the chicken in there, and let it pre-cook in the stove. Do your 60, 30, 60 drumsticks. Throw them there. If you want some thighs, some sticks and thighs. On another pot, throw
And you know
some
where
wings.
people go wrong with that? Dark meat takes longer to cook.
Oh yeah, the thighs.
So people undercook it also.
Yeah.
You gotta really know what you're doing. And if you don't know, like, oh, is this cooked? Could it is there, whatever, get those the thermometers.
Oh yeah, have a thermometer and see the internal temperature of whatever whatever you're cooking, and let it be.
Because that's another thing. You don't want to invite a whole bunch of people and people the next day are complaining
or criticizing you.
Yeah, and next thing you know, a few people get food poisoning and all that shit.
Oh yeah, that's bad. I've been to some of those back in my days.
You got food poisoning?
Not food poisoning, but it was just like
it didn't sit well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could call that food poisoning. I really don't know what's the definition
I've
of
always
food
been
poisoning.
picky about
really.
other people's.
Oh yeah, me too.
Stuff.
I really don't like eating. Like there's some people that just boom start eating anywhere they go.
Yeah.
Nah, get out of here. I'm not gonna eat. I don't know. Wait. Your hands been and is this sanitary and all that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm very picky when it comes to eating out and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You have to be.
It's crazy how people are just so careless, but they don't think about where they eat, what they eat.
And people should really think about these stuff.
And I've seen a lot. I've heard of a lot of people, like, they go to a restaurant, right? We're switching it up for a little bit. They go to a restaurant, and you know how they have the grades now.
Yeah.
I don't eat in a place that doesn't have an A.
You can't.
But I know some people that are satisfied, like, oh, it's a B, it's okay.
Yeah, you know what B means? They could be vermin. They could be a rats, and they could get a B.
And even at that, I'm still wary of places, even if they have an A.
Yeah, you gotta check.
If they have an A, but they look filthy, nah, I'm not.
And
buying
those
my
great
food there.
pendings, people that live in New York City. There's a reason for the great pending. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know.
That means something was wrong, and they had to correct it.
They give them a certain days and they correct it. So that means they could have they could have had a whole bunch of roaches. If they fixed it, boom, they got an A. If they fixed it temporarily, they got an A.
Yeah.
You know, it's still, you know, it's gotta be careful what you eat out there.
Yeah, definitely. But the cookouts, we gotta be more prepared, people. Come on.
Yeah, like with the cookouts, don't be cheap. That I think that's the takeaway for this. Don't be cheap when it comes to a cookout.
Oh, look, I gotta go.
Okay, go do you.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, if with the cookouts, don't be. That's mommy gotta go. She gotta go and take care of the little baby. The 4-year-old baby. Yeah. With cookouts, my people, if you don't have money to do a cookout, don't do it. Just don't do it. Save up money. Do what you gotta do. Save up. I rather you, instead of throwing 3-4 barbecues in one night, in 1 month or whatever it is, whole summer, save up money and do one good one where everybody's gonna be like, yo, so and so's barbecue was slamming. You don't want to have these shitty barbecues where people are gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna go again to so and so's house. Food is whack. The entertainment is whack. You know, at least also have some music. And if you're gonna have some music, don't have it blasting, please. People, people that blast music, come on, don't blast the music. It's so not cool. Just the blasting of the music. Um, that's one of my pet peeves. When you go to a party or a cookout and you can't even talk to the person that you're next to because somebody has the music blasted. What's the point in that? You know? I feel like the perfect recipe is have some good food, some nice music, you know, at a nice volume, and some a little bit of alcohol, and that's it. Some beers, you know, soda, enough of everything that you're not gonna run out. And there you go, and then you have it, you know. And host, you know, look up the definition of what it is to be a host, because hosting doesn't mean just serving people. That's a server, you know. Make people feel comfortable. Tell them where this is at. Tell them where that is at. You know, ask people, hey, what you like? You know, what you want. You know, direct them. Make sure that everybody knows where the bathroom is at. Make sure everybody knows where to throw out stuff. That's a big one. You know, 'cause there's a lot of people that don't even they in the whole midst of the whole thing they forget to put a trash can out. Come on, in a barbecue, put a trash can out, people. And if you recycle, which you should be recycling, put a separate recycling bag right there. Because at the end of the day, everybody leaves. You're left with the cleanup. And if you didn't provide no trash cans, trash bags, forget about it. You're gonna be picking up plates, napkins, and everything from your garage floor, from your driveway, from your porch, from your front yard, backyard, whatever it is. You're gonna have a big ass problem.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. All right, I'm back.
With
the little baby. He
our
had a nightmare.
first guest.
Yes.
All right.
Look at him, his little NASCAR blankie. Such a baby. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. The garbage. A lot of times, people forget to put out garbage bags.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
People be with a mess, and people just find impromptu little trash cans, and or just start piling it.
You can't have. I've seen like some people have a fence, and they have like 2 or 3 grocery bags hanging off the fence. Don't do that.
Not cool.
You know, and you know what else? It's not just how it looks. It's for it to be easier. The cleanup.
Yeah, that's what I just say. Yeah. Afterwards, the person that when everybody leaves, you're gonna be the one cleaning up.
Yeah.
And if you gotta be picking up all over the place, that's not easy. So make sure you put out your trash cans. Make sure that you make a checklist. You know, before the barbecue, make a checklist for your food, for your drinks, for your beer.
Yeah.
And then have a checklist for the end of the barbecue. Clean up where everything goes, tables, whatever it is.
Right. And if you have family members or close friends, don't be afraid to ask for help.
Oh yeah.
Assign
put them
people.
to work.
Yeah. Like they're gonna be enjoying it.
Yeah.
If you need help setting up, ask your friends, your besties, your day ones. Yo, can you help me set up? Can you be in charge of getting the ice on the way over here? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
After the party, put people on garbage duty, on cleaning duty.
Oh yeah, that. Especially like with every party that I've like kind of done, like every barbecue and stuff, like cleaning has been part of like boy time.
Yeah.
Guys always gonna be cleaning and talking shit.
Yeah.
So make it part of, if you have a close cousin, your brother, whatever it is, a best friend. You're cleaning and you're talking shit. Use that to your advantage.
Right.
So I think that's it for the barbecue
Yeah.
situation.
It's just, if you're gonna host something, I would hate for people to have that reputation. Like, shit, this barbecue was a fail.
Yeah, since it's the summer, we wanted to bring that to everybody's attention.
Yeah.
Make sure that when you barbecue or you're hosting a summer gathering, make
Have
sure
extra food.
you're prepared, have that extra food, and be organized.
Yeah.
With the setup.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta.
another thing. You have your checklist for your food, and if you can map out where you're gonna put out everything. So
Yeah.
have your checklist about what food you're gonna have. Have a little map, draw a little map of where you're gonna put everything,
Mhm.
depending on if you have a backyard, porch, whatever it is. The park, you're gonna do it at the park. Have a little setup where you're gonna put everything, and then have a checklist for the ending of it, so you won't forget anything.
Right. And you know what else? If you see a person, like, okay, most people have drinks, right? If you
Yeah.
see a person getting too
Oh,
drunk,
that's another
too out of
thing.
hand, make sure you don't
Drunk
let them
people.
drink
That's
anymore.
a big
You gotta
one.
know how to handle that.
Yeah, you
And
gotta.
of course, don't let people leave and make sure they don't drive. Like,
Yeah, if they're driving, you should. Oh, that's another thing. You're responsible. To me,
right.
if you're hosting something and there's alcohol involved, you're responsible for those people. Just like bartenders are kind of responsible and stuff like that. You're responsible because if you let that person get drunk and not take an Uber home, and they drive and they end up getting into a car accident, they kill themselves or they kill somebody else, that's on you in a way.
Because when you guys are drinking, everyone thinks they can handle liquor.
Oh,
Everyone's
yeah.
taking shot after shot after shot. They might not seem tipsy then, or like overly drunk, but once they get behind that wheel and like 20 minutes goes by,
Oh, that's when it hits
they're
you.
gone.
Yeah, and then most people think that, oh yeah, I could walk. But yeah, when you get behind a car, it's a whole different thing.
It's just like, okay, you're walking, you're talking, you're socializing. You don't feel
Don't ever drink and then go drive.
right.
I cannot say that any louder or else your ear's gonna hurt. Do not drink and drive.
Yeah.
Be
safe.
And
all
tell
the
everybody
time.
when you're hosting, yo, are you driving? Make sure you don't drink too much.
Right. Make a note
and
of who comes
nowadays
driving.
and nowadays, yeah, make a note. Like nowadays, you have these little breathalyzer thingies. Everybody should have one of those. They're so cheap,
if you're a
$20.
responsible
Come
driver,
on.
to have one of those.
Yeah, you should have one. Check, blow into your little thing. I know it's not 100% accurate. You can't use whatever, but it gives you an idea if you still have alcohol in your system. It's about 1 drink per hour, whatever it is. Be responsible for people,
I would hate if we post something and God forbid something happens because we weren't aware of someone's drunk.
Yeah.
And we let them drive. Whatever. Always check on your friends. I do this with my friends. We have a group chat and like everyone says when they got home.
Yeah.
Because even if your friend is in a cab, so much crazy shit is happening nowadays. Yeah. So much crazy shit is happening now.
Yeah, you gotta.
There are people that get drunk and they order a cab. They don't even know what car they're going into.
Yeah,
they get into a total strangers.
You gotta. That goes with everything that involves alcohol. Make sure that if you have, make sure that person gets home safe. Don't put them into a sketchy cab either.
Yeah.
Make sure if you're gonna order Uber, it's through your app or whatever. Don't
Mhm.
just hail a cab or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We have so much technology nowadays to prevent all these weird things that happen.
You could even do that temporary like tracking, like find my friend. You could do it temporarily.
Yeah, you should.
All
And you
that.
should. But anyways, let's wrap this up because
Yes.
the barbecue talk, that's it.
Mm.
People, I don't want to go to another barbecue that sucks. All
Yes.
right?
And I'm tired of hearing people complain like, "Oh, this person doesn't know how to host."
Yeah.
That person, whatever. You know, it's okay to ask people to bring a thing, like bring a drink, bring a case of beer. You know, don't get me wrong, like, oh, you're not supposed to ask anybody, but don't ask other people to bring all the damn items
Yeah.
of the barbecue.
Yeah, that what'd you call that? When you ask everybody to bring a dish
A
and shit like
potluck.
that. Yeah, don't do those.
If you want to have a potluck, call it for what it is. You can't say,
Exactly.
"Oh, I'm hosting a
I'm
barbecue,"
hosting- yeah,
and it's
no,
really
no,
a
no,
potluck.
That's a everybody thing.
Exactly.
You know?
It's
Like-
just it's just
And
it's
those
gonna
are
be at
more
your place.
suited. Those are more suited at a park, I feel like.
Yeah. Park,
Not
the
at
beach.
like not in your crib because that's kind of weird, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like it's more suited to a park or something like that,
Yeah.
you know? Because if you do that in your house, then it starts getting kind of funny.
People are kind of weird. Yeah, with
Yeah.
that. And people, like I said, I've said this before. People are judgmental, so
Yeah.
you just don't want that rep.
And you're gonna get opinions.
Going back to opinions, yes.
You're gonna get opinions on yeah, that's another thing. People are gonna they're gonna have their little 2 cents on, oh yeah, you should have done this way.
Yeah.
When it comes to your barbecue.
If you want things your way, that's fine. But I mean, don't ask people to just bring everything on your menu. If you want to be a host, host it right. That's what we always say. If you're gonna do something in life, do it right.
If you're gonna do something, do it right.
Put the effort in. You know, the reward is gonna be so much bigger than the work you put in. You're gonna have fun. You don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to worry about anything. About food running out, drinks running out, all that shit. Be organized.
Gotta be organized.
And have a surplus amount of drinks.
Yeah. So the takeaways are be organized, but don't be overly organized and OCD and all that stuff.
Yeah, don't stress yourself out. Have
do a
fun.
little checklist, and that's it. Write it down. That's about as most organized I'm gonna get. Just what food I need to buy. I'm gonna lay out my place, and what I gotta do after.
Yeah.
And pretty much you'll have it covered with that.
Exactly.
So
remember, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
there you go. With that quote,
So
it's a corny quote, but it's a good one.
But it's true, and that applies to everything in life.
Yeah.
So if you didn't learn anything from this, at least you learned that.
Yeah.
Take that.
And also if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Right.
When anything in life, if you're gonna do something, don't half-ass it. Do it right to the best of your potential. Do your research. Do it right. All right, so we're gonna wrap this episode. Anything else that you gotta say?
No, have fun during the summer.
Yeah,
don't drink
fun.
and drive.
For real, don't drink and
If you
drive.
host a barbecue or any type of gathering, do it right.
Yeah, do it right. I don't want to keep going to these whack ass barbecues out here, you
Right.
know. But anyways, everybody stay safe during the summer. It's been hot out there. I feel like this summer is gonna be a good one to enjoy. So enjoy it to the fullest. And also to start something new, do something new, go hiking, go camping, do something crazy that you've never done before. Go to another state, whatever it is.
Even if you
just
can't
do it.
go to another state. If you live in New York, there's so many things to do in New York.
Just Do something you haven't
Act
done
as a
before.
tourist. That's what we're gonna do this summer. Being that the kids are more manageable now that they're older.
Yeah,
I want to do that.
we're gonna do some of the city stuff, but a lot of out of state stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it's been real with this topic.
Remember to like, share, subscribe to our channel, follow us on all social media platforms.
JNS Talks at
That's
JNS Talks everywhere you go.
Tweet us, DM us.
We're on Apple
us.
Podcasts officially. We're on Spotify. We're on all major podcast platforms. JNS Talks. So hop on it.
Yes.
Subscribe. Put the bell. Hit the bell icon. That's what I mean. Do all that stuff. Remember to like, comment, ask questions, email us, and we wish you a good summer. Don't do anything stupid. You know the heat gets to you. He gets to people. Don't let it get to you. Have fun. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So this has been a JNS Talks production. And for everybody out there, on a serious note, stay safe this summer. There's been a lot of weird things happening. So I'm going to leave you with this note. Again, if you have a goal, stay on it. Don't give up. Smack your haters. Not for real. In your brain. You know, visualize it. Just smack them. But do your thing and stay on it. Anything else?
Nope, that's a wrap.
All right. That's a wrap, people. We out. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Peace.